Aftershave of the day for March 22nd, 2017. Okay, so first, I just wanted to go over some of the equipment I'll be using today. Okay, so start. I have my Hagen safety razor. It is a butterfly open razor. I just changed out the blade. I had 4 uses on my old Persona Red, but today I'm going to be going with this the Big Chrome Plat. So this will be its first use. Okay, next I have my brush. It's my GBS Badger hair brush. It has a 20mm knot in there. I just had this soaking in my little cup here. Okay, then actually I have a new soap I'm using today. I just got this in the mail today. Okay, it's from the Soap Exchange. It's a tallow shaving soap. It's made in Fort Worth, Texas. And it's called Wicked. And I do have the information on here. Wicked. The scent is black amber, clove, nutmeg, and musk. So spelling it, it smells pretty good. It's a little bit low key. I think it's the amber. It's not too crazy, and I have it blooming here. They actually put little directions there. They say to bloom it for 5 minutes, then use it. That's their suggestion. So we're going to be doing that. Okay, then post shave. I'm going to be using my Loyalty Barbershop Aftershave. This is their signature scent that's made for them by the Post Home and Body in Scranton, Pennsylvania. So I do like that. It smells really good. I think that'll go good with that soap. And then for the balm, I'm using Nivea Men Creme. And in case you're wondering, that's what it looks like. Okay, so that's all of our stuff, and bear with me one moment, be right back. We'll get started with to load the brush. Okay, so we're back. We're going to start loading this brush. So first I'm just going to get rid of this bloom water. I'm going to put it on my face a little bit, just as a little bit of a pre-shave. Smells pretty good. Like I said, not the strongest scent, but it does smell good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this lather. And one thing, this is kind of a small jar, so it's going to be a little different putting it in here, but I think it'll go. So it fits in there. This is a smaller knot though too, so that kind of helps. So that's what we're looking at so far. Just swirl a little bit more in there just to kind of and I think that'll do fine. Oh, I'll go from there. Okay, so bear with me one moment and we'll bring that to the face coming up. Okay, so we're back and we're going to bring this to the face and get this lather going. Okay, so that looks pretty good. It's a little thinner than I'm used to with this XXX I've been using, but it definitely looks good. And just, again, with the scent here, it's not as potent as the Razor Rock XXX, I can tell you that. It's I can smell it, but it's not as much. So I don't know if that's just maybe what the scent is, that it's not as strong. But it is pleasant. It's it's very kind of a low-key scent. So if you kind of like low-key things, that might be a good one. When I think Wicked, I was thinking, oh, it's going to be really in your face, but it's kind of low-key, and it has a good smell, though. I do like it. Okay, so bear with me one moment. We'll come back. We'll get to the shave. Okay, and we're back. We're going to go ahead and get our first pass going here. We're going to be going down the face with the grain. I can tell you the glide's pretty good. So I'm not sure if it's just that's the soap or the new blade, but either way, the combination's working out pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this Bic. It's working out pretty well. I guess when I think Bic, I think pens, but I guess they can make a pretty good, decent razor blade too. I guess we'll see what kind of longevity I get out of it. I think I was on my 4th using that Persona. I probably could have got more, but I figured to try some more blades and not just stick with the same thing. Okay, so I think that pretty much takes care of our first pass, so I'll be right back. I'll clean up a little bit. We'll come back for pass 2. Okay, so we're back. We're going to move on to pass number 2. So I'll go ahead and I'll apply some more soap here to the face. Okay, so there's our second lab. That looks pretty good. I feel like I had to go back to the puck here a little bit just because I feel like I'm not getting a ton because maybe the jar is just a little small. I think in the future what I might do is scrape a little out and put it in the bottom of the bowl and kind of go from there. Might give me a little room, but for now it's working out. And I feel like the fragrance might be coming out a little bit more now too. Keep working it up, increasing a little bit. Definitely a warm, low-key kind of scent. Like I said, I don't really know with all the fragrances, but like amber, I really couldn't put a beat on right now, but clove I definitely know, and nutmeg and musk. Maybe that musk is like the low or something like that. But okay, so now we'll go ahead and we'll move on to shave number 2. We'll go across the grain. I'll decide which way I want to go in a second. Go this way. trying to pay attention to right here and here. It seems like this is a thick spot for me. Yeah, the residual slickness here, I'm definitely going over spots more than once, and it's going through pretty good. Okay, so that concludes our second pass, looking better. And we'll come back, we'll go for the third pass across the grain the other way. Be right back. Okay, so we're coming back for pass 3, so I'll go ahead and I'll put some more of this on the face here to get ready for that. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and I'll get this third pass going the other way. Okay, so now the third pass looks pretty good. Now I'll just go ahead and I'll clean my face a little bit. We'll come back, we'll get the rest of the soap out of this brush and feel around, do a little touch up. Okay, so we're back here now for the touch up pass. Now we'll go ahead and we'll extract all the rest of the soap out of this. See what we're looking at here. So, not a ton of soap. And I did have to go back into the jar a few times to get this going. But again, it might just be because of the size of the jar. It's not as big. And you'll just, as a comparison, here's the Razor Rock Triple X. Here's the soap exchange. So, I'd say if there's one thing they can improve on here, it would definitely be maybe the size of the container. But other than that, the performance is pretty good, just on par with Razor Rock. Maybe not quite as good. It's very close. Okay, and the scent could be a little stronger, but like I said, it could be just this scent. So let's go ahead and we'll feel around, see if I'm missing anything. Missed any parts, I can go over a little bit. So feeling pretty good up front, up top here. Usually does. This is usually never really a big issue for me up here. It's usually right in the neck, yeah. It's a tough area because I don't want to go against the grain. Cause I've done it a couple times and just ended in tears. Well, not tears of tears of pain. It was like tears of blood. Okay, so yeah, I just basically have to go over the neck. And I'll try my best. See, I'm trying to go against the grain very slowly because I feel like if I don't do that, it's just going to be hard. Be very stubbly. Looking good so far. Hit my Adam's apple there, but that's not a big deal. Not big. This part is always bad, like the sides here are so thick. Barely moving across it. I feel it tugging like crazy. Okay, so I think that takes care of that. So let me go ahead and I'll clean up my face here a little bit. I'm good, I don't get any of this. I already felt good. And we'll move on to the post-shave, so we'll be right back. Okay, so coming back to the post-shave and get this started. Actually, just one little note I did want to make here. After wiping off all the soap and everything, it actually left me feeling kind of dry. Like I thought it would, but like there's not a lot of slickness there. Feeling very kind of tacky, so I don't know, maybe that might change with more that I use it, so we'll see. But for right now, I definitely could feel like I could use some balm on it. It feels a little bit dry. So first, though, we can move with the we'll go with our aftershave. So that's the Loyalty Barbershop Aftershave. I think this would go well with it because this does have clove in it. Yeah, that's the first essential oil listed. So, and that was like clove is the second in that. So I thought they might match up decently. So go ahead and okay. Yeah, so that feels good. I like this. It's not, doesn't sting too much. It does have alcohol in it, but it does have witch hazel in it. That's their, it's distilled water and witch hazel are the first two ingredients. So I think that helps. You know, it's not so harsh. Okay, so we'll move from there, and we'll go ahead and we'll get on to the Nivea Balm. Okay, so we'll just take a little. Yeah, too much there. We'll see. That much. Just put it in here. I got a little thing in my finger, so I'm trying to keep my hand out of it. Yeah, that's, ooh, nice. Feels good. Alright, so that concludes our post-shave routine. That pretty much concludes a shave a day. So again, just going back over this new soap that we have in here. That's the Soap Exchange. It's tallow based, so it had pretty good performance. Wicked. And just in case if anybody's curious, I'll read the ingredients for you. Okay, that's saponified fats and oils, parentheses, tallow, shea butter, jojoba oil, safflower oil, mango butter, cocoa butter, stearic acid from Balm, distilled water, white kaolin, clay, and fragrance. So not a lot going on in it. So, so that's a good thing. You know, usually the less there is, the better. And just again, just a quick overview of the container. It's 4 ounces of soap. And again, just to compare here, here's the soap exchange container, and here's the razor rock container. So like I said there, it is not hugely smaller, but enough that it's a little bit harder to load it on the brush. So, but other than that, I think if they put this in a bigger container, it'd be really nice. But like I said, otherwise, I'm just might put it in a cup or something next time and go off of that. Okay, so I did want to say, thank you to anybody and everybody who's watching these videos. I definitely do appreciate it. And if you like this video, I appreciate it. Hit that like button right below here. And also, if you want to keep up to date on all the videos we're putting out, there's a subscribe button down there you can hit, kind of keep up to date. And if you want to get notified to when I actually put up new videos, there's a little bell right next to that you can click as well. All right, so again, thank you for watching today, and I hope you have a good one.